G'day viewers, well I did some more bottle cutting and I don't have any vintage bottles unfortunately, any old modern crap, but I had to go with a green glass, something with very inconsistent, wasn't one consistent thickness. That worked out okay, except for there, but I was managed to cut quite a thick bottle, so that's a nice cut. This is a perfect cut, a jar, tiny bit chipped off this half. And this beer bottle I did about 5 minutes ago. There's the other half here. Perfect continuous score. Because of these seams here, let's put a little bit more extra pressure on those to help the blade jump over them and go through them. But this is pretty darn good, this cut. Using the slightly, I'll just explain, I didn't film it, but using the kettle here. Basically what you do, you pour a very thin, fine stream of the hot water, only concentrating on the score line, all the way around the bottle. As long as the hot water runs over the score line, and if you feel the glass start getting hot, stop, and pour the cold water on that score line straight away. And this one here was pretty solid, I just didn't hear anything. I just sent a crack all the way around, and just pulled it apart by hand, it just goes like that. Literally sounded like that, almost. So, quite impressive. As you can see, this bottle's not completely round. It's a bit of an imperfection there. But this will make a nice glass. Now, someone had mentioned I could use a blowtorch or something. I tried that with one of the other beer bottles off camera. I even preheated the glass and everything, and used a blowtorch. The little finely adjusted that flame and concentrated it on the edge. And it puts too much damn stress in the glass. So the sandpaper method's the only way to go to get a rounded edge. I use a thing in the pedestal drill, so I go on. I'll start off with this method first, then I round off the final product, the edge, with the drill attachment, sandpaper attachment. It's sharp, but not so sharp I was going to cut with a single touch, but just give it a file and see how it turns out. And we've got another funnel with a perfect edge. I could even make a light fixture out of that. Stick an LED light in there. You have a nice little light fixture. Interesting. And that'll make a nice funnel too. Or, I got another idea. Since it was an insulator, I'll stick it on the side of a box and stick a high voltage wire at that with a bottle top on that. Pop a bottle top on that with an electrode. And this will make a good glass insulator. That's a good idea. Just don't arc to the glass. If the glass gets hot, it's going to conduct. But other than that, that's probably the only drawback. And even these will make good insulators. Stick it at the side of a box, the high voltage transformer inside. Screw the caps back on. Stick the connection on there. And they got some redneck high voltage insulators. Okay, viewers, I've retouched this one here up with the sandpaper. Did a bit more sanding on this one. This one here, just sanded it down. I use this 120 grit, like the one it comes with. This one is much more stronger, and it should last a lot longer too. For this should do plenty of bottles. This 60 grit, barely need to use it. It's pretty coarse. So I start off with this one, then to finish it off, this actual sandpaper here works quite well. This is 240 grit. I put a neoprene mat behind it to try and give it some roundness, so it helps smooth out the edges. That's worked quite well. Now, it takes forever to actually get the edges to round off, so I just use the I think it's a 120 grit. It's like a little flap disc linisher, and it fits in a drill. I'll just use that to speed up the process. That's actually I could take more off that if I wanted to, but that's actually worked quite well. Alright viewers, got another heavy duty drinking glass here. It's actually quite a good one. And another beer glass. Anyway, thanks for watching.